A lot of smoke artifacts. I'm assuming this lead destroyer is also the same. Ooh, no, this one's different. It's a little gunboat. Oh, that's adorable. One coastal defense actually. If I go back to Japanese. No, that's right. Well, no, this deck's kind of different. Closer. That's probably it right there. Matsu class. We're not going to see Matsus anytime soon. That's it, right there. Kaibokan class. Alright, so here's the deal. They're as fast as their slowest unit, and their slowest unit is this European line, or is this large troop liner, or this troop transport. It can make 17 knots. That's their slowest unit. I'm gonna go ahead and radio them in. Like I've been ordered to predict them. 13 knots is what I'm saying they're running at. definitely coming over here.
Yes, sir. Current depth, 6, 0.
Right. That's the second one tonight. I don't actually know how to answer your question. I guess I'll put it this way. I don't understand your question. Unless it was something to do with the message that I just deleted. If you're wondering what we're dealing with, well, destroyer right there. But his prize that he's escorting, I think it's this way. His prize is definitely worth my last 2 torpedoes. If I can find him. Alright, patrol status. Okay. So that I can do. We ended up running into a task force down here. South, we were, that had a Maya-class heavy cruiser and a Congo-class battleship. We fired 15 torpedoes, recorded 11 impacts, and we bagged the Maya-class cruiser and the battleship. The escorts kind of existed and didn't really do a whole lot. Mainly because I think they were in echelon when I found them, which is not a typical cruising formation. So I'm not sure if they were doing a drill or something, or if they got spooked by something else. But yeah, the escorts, one of them went, like, a few of them tried to go after me. I'm not sure if it was like a chain of command of who was supposed to do what. Yeah, we also shot at a, what I believe to be a Nagara-class cruiser. We didn't hit it. I shot at that in my opening salvo, because the Congo was actually out of position to strike. We were able to damage the Maya-class cruiser. We damaged the Maya-class cruiser, and the task force slowed down to 4 and eventually 3 knots, to where I was able to keep pace underwater. Then we, with only 2 torpedoes remaining, I was just sailing around here to really just finish our objective. We just did that when we ran into this convoy group over here. This destroyer, I think, either saw me or heard me on his hydrophone. Got about 7 miles off my bow. So if I go like this, he's this way, and well, there is a convoy over here, and it's got a, okay, I can see them. It's got a very, very lucrative target, a very valuable target. Command just told us to break off so we don't have to attack these guys, but I'm going to anyway. I'm probably going to brush aside that destroyer because of our prizes. Okay, granted, this thing isn't that big. Right, this thing is just over 9,000 tons. We sunk a bigger troop ship earlier. This, on the other hand, this is worth our time. A European-built liner, 18,765 tons. It runs 21 knots, though, so we have to be careful. It's fast. Is a Kaibokan-class escort. Here, a coastal defense vessel. leading its escort, and a Fubiki class over here guarding its other flank. We have an Ayanami class who is shadowing us right now. Are you gonna do something ASW related? I'm gonna sail right underneath you. Now I'm just hoping that your AI is working. No. No, he's just gonna go sail on. Well, you go do that. Unfortunately... Oh, hold on. He sailed back over us. I think he can hear us is what's going on there. Well, goodbye. I think what happened there is he sailed around, did some pinging. We're below the thermal layer. He wasn't able to ping us. And he sailed off. Unfortunately, we're running out of space to do this attack. Oh, or no, was that completely routine? That was actually probably completely routine. Look, the Fubiki over here is doing the same thing. He just so happened to sail right over us. Alright, so we're regaining some speed. This is not where I want to run into. Where I want to do this battle.
Bearing 343.
This looks like where I'm going to catch them.
Long range.
I want to approach from behind so I get as much chance to engage the merchantmans as possible. The amount of shelling I'll have to do to accomplish that. I could try to scoot around them. No, that destroyer's coming back. Now, I have a couple of options here. First, let me check my depth. 600 feet, we're still good. I have a couple of options. I could shoot him. I could order my deck gun crew to engage him. We have two 6-inch guns. We have a chance at winning that fight. Especially since I have the element of surprise. He's not expecting me to be here. Sound general quarters. I've done this before in stock game. In the stock game, this is actually pretty reliable. Attacking a destroyer at long range. That was a good angle. We'll engage at probably 7,000 yards. He's really slow. We're not shooting, are we? Oh my goodness, we have kicked the beehive. Are we hitting him? I'll let the AI do the shooting, go for it. Did we hit him? I'm not complaining if we sink him. He seems very uninterested. Is he actually, is he flashing that to me? Or is he flashing that to those guys back there? We haven't really hit him since I've been over here. He's probably... Yeah, you can see my muzzle flash in the distance. Yeah, he's not showing a great target profile. Ooh, there's a hit. Speed dropped dramatically. You can hear his engine. There's another hit. For whatever reason, he is refusing to answer us. Now, in a quick mission, I got into a gunfight with a Kagero class destroyer and died miserably. So, I know their guns work. I've been killed by these guys. So our camera nearly gets taken in. There's the... It at the waterline. Just above it. But see, he doesn't really have a lot below the waterline to shoot at. My gunners are getting their eye in. With how this mod's reworked the damage, though, I don't know how practical drawing this is. Like, how many rounds is it going to take for me to sink this guy with a deck gun? I'm going to damage him, sure. But is it going to be any meaningful damage? Like, if I could blow off his depth charges, that might be meaningful. Also might want to pay attention in case he shoots a torpedo at us. Remember, we're dealing with the Type 93 torpedo with these destroyers, the Ayanami class. So we are most assuredly in range. Although they might be having problems because I might have hit their bridge. Their bridge with no one on it. My guns are technically bigger than theirs. I'm wielding 152mm guns, they're wielding 127mm guns. They have 6 barrels compared to mine 2. Ooh, there's a hit. Slowing down again. He's actually turning into where I am. I can start to see my submarine now. No, that's something else. My muzzle flashes are directly off his bow. What is that over there to the left? Might just be a rendering thing. There's my submarine there. He's definitely closing this gap. As soon as he answers us, I'm going to dive him down. But until he returns fire, I will keep shooting. Hit. Real quick, bridge, is there something in front of us? I'm gonna start shooting manually. He is really close. think we're friendly. And that's why he's refused to answer us. He's gotta be flashing at us now, isn't he? He has to be flashing at us. I can't see if his guns are rotating. If we suddenly die, it's because he torpedoed us.
Ship spotted.
Okay. He's answering us now.
Yes, sir.
Anytime today, please. Wow, he did a lot of damage.
Diesel engines ready. Current depth 40.
Yes, sir.
New depth 10.
So we confirmed his guns work.
Yes, sir.
He only
Current
closed
depth
to
0.
what? 3,000 yards? He closed to about 3,000 yards and then did a
Compressor
lot
intact.
of damage really quickly.
Electric engines ready. Current depth 80.
Yes, sir.
New depth 9.
Yeah, this is one of the new models they added. I don't know if it has any damage
9, 7.
components. He didn't appear to launch any torpedoes at us. Like, I guess that's nice. I don't know, did he? He did a lot more damage than I was expecting. And he did it quickly. I thought my gunners were accurate. Right. We need the bulkheads fixed first.
Periscope intact.
We have flooding, sir.
I'm aware.
We have flooding, sir.
Are my pumps damaged? Main pump is intact.
We have flooding, sir.
What's the status?
We have flooding, sir.
Electric engines ready.
We are fixing it.
We have flooding, sir.
Did you hear? We have flooding.
We have flooding, sir. We have flooding, sir.
What's our injuries? Anyone hurt?
We have flooding, sir.
Yeah, he got wounded. Morale is
We
broken.
have flooding, sir.
Does that mean anything?
We have flooding, sir.
Morale
Pumps
shaken.
intact.
Morale broken.
Current depth 100.
We have flooding, sir.
The issue is that as I go down in
We
depth,
have flooding, sir.
it's going to, it's gonna make pumping out that water more difficult. We are fixing it. Actually, we can sort it by health. So you were on the deck gun, you were also on the deck gun. Engines. Engines. Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir.
That flooding got worse.
New depth 81.
Flooding is said to be under
Yes, sir.
control. I don't know if I believe you.
We have flooding, sir.
Is he not even gonna bother trying to depth charge me?
Diesel engines ready.
To be fair, with the kicking he gave me, he's probably confident he sunk me. He's probably gonna go report to them that he sunk a submarine. I'm not 100% done with you, sir. Although, he is bringing his friends over. Who's this? Did he get the other destroyer, or did he get the little escort to come over here?
Electric engines ready.
Nah, he brought the destroyer over here. Electric engines intact. Oh, wait, was that a depth charge? Something just hit the water right there. Did you just shoot your gun for the heck of it? Or was that some weird rendering? That might have been a wake render. Well, hopefully I broke your hydrophone or something. Maybe that's why he's calling this guy over. Maybe he can't do it. Oh no.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, my speed.
Ahead 1/3.
My speed is probably not helping the flooding. How are we doing? Are we getting that under control? I think we've got it under control.
Diesel engines ready. Batteries intact.
Okay. It looks like we have flooding and there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, we're gonna turn north and disengage. They told us we didn't have to go after this convoy. They're looking for us over here. I got in a gunfight with a destroyer that didn't go so well. I don't think, you know, when you say it aloud, that sounds like it's something that is something you should expect.
Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready on all 4 engines. Stand by.
Surface the boat.
See if we can get the rest of that water pumped out. We're gonna have to get the boat fixed now. So much for going to Tokyo, right? Is it gonna stop me from going to Tokyo anyway? With 2 torpedoes? Let's go to Tokyo anyway. Why not? Be the perfect place to end this stream, because I'm gonna be really tired here. I probably should have ended the stream a little while ago. But not gonna stop me from doing something I really shouldn't. And we're gonna sail straight for Tokyo Bay. With my whopping 2 torpedoes.
Yes, sir.
Did we lose any fuel? No. But, on the other hand, that was a good experiment.
Yes, sir.
We got to see that, yes, destroyers do work. For whatever reason. That may just be modded destroyers. Destroyers with a modified hull. Well, I say that, the merchants had the same issue. He wouldn't shoot at us until he closed to within 3,000 or so yards. That happened with the merchant too. That might be a thing with the mod, actually. That they changed to avoid the AI spotting you from 9,000 yards away. Surabaya untenable received. Alright.
Message received.
So if our base was at Surabaya, if we were in the Asiatic fleet, we now have to go to Fremantle. Yeah, attention all active fleet submarines. You could say Asiatic fleet submarines, but I'm going to read that as active fleet submarines. Attention, prepare for the abandonment of Surabaya. As operations base and make ready for the evacuation of forces towards Fremantle, Western Australia, Australia. All Allied forces are advised to begin move immediately. I think that's what that WA stands for. The thing is, I want to be... Okay, how long is it going to get there? How long is it going to take? What? That's not right. $102 hours. Yeah, we can make it before the end of February. 2,000 nautical miles? Are we really chewing through that much fuel?
Aircraft spotted.
Bearing 5.
Oh,
Long
goodness,
range.
our radar wasn't working.
Yes, sir. Current depth 40.
Can someone turn the radar on? Well, if that range is true... we can't make it to Midway. Oh... That's what's going on. Three nautical miles?
Aircraft spotted.
Bearing 16.
Long range.
Yes, sir.
Oh. That's why.
Secure all battle stations.
Oh my goodness, that was funny.
Yes, sir.
Why we have no range? It's because everyone is asleep. Oh.
Radar contact. Bearing 2.
Yes, sir.
Long range.
Surface the boat.
Yes, sir.
We might die here.
Current.
Prepare to surface.
That's
Prepare to
also why our
surface.
radar
Ready
wasn't
on all
working.
4 engines, stand by to charge batteries.
Yes, sir.
I've been known to do that before. I left the crew on action stations, so the crew got tired. But yeah, the battery is broken.
Radar contact. Bearing 115. Long range.
So what that means is that the battery can't charge past 100, or it can't charge past, say, like 90 something. Right. The engines are still trying to charge it, is the issue. Yeah, we're at 94%. If I turn that off and go, what is my range? Yeah, it swells back up to 10,000. I've had this happen before in in stock game. If your batteries are damaged. So, yeah, just so you know, if your range suddenly plummets for no perceivable reason, it's because your batteries are stuck your diesels are still trying to charge a battery that can't be charged. So, what that means is... It means that you have to manually switch back to standard propulsion, but still remember to charge your battery. That also means we're down on total capacity for our run in Tokyo. Just a thought. Not gonna stop me from trying. All I have to do is torpedo something. I can be super selective with my target, and if I'm lucky, I'll be able to surface and engage with a deck gun. How much ammunition do I have left? Okay, I have ammo. Although, that also means that I'm going to limit my engagements to basically critical only? Or to engagements... Yeah, we're not going to have any more experiments like playing with a destroyer. Or something like that. If I radio them in Tokyo Bay and they tell me to go patrol somewhere, instead of, what the heck are you doing in Tokyo Bay? Well, what's going to happen is I'm going to sail back to Midway is what's going to happen. Standard propulsion. Just keep an eye on my batteries. It's 94%. Go back to standard propulsion. Is that a sampan? We know how... we will deal with your kind. Oh my goodness, this one. They stop. They probably don't have the wind. As much fun as ramming them sounds.
Bearing 292, long range.
Right, we're gonna have to be quick on the whole murdering these guys because there's an aircraft. Wasting any deck gun ammo. I have 50 cal ammo, and I'm not going to use it for much else. This is my gun for killing sandpans.
Radar contact. Bearing 313, long range. Yes, sir.
They tried to bomb us. Alright, surface boat. I don't see those planes on top of us. means your numbers up.
Radar contact. Bearing.
Maybe he's moving away.
Yes, sir.
Is he trying to ram me?
266.
He is. Maybe this is the only way the wind can take him effectively, but still. That's how I'm viewing it as. I was gonna save you for last, and then you decided you were gonna ram me. He's not ramming me anymore. His friend can go tell the Japanese Navy how much I,
Ra-
Is there a plane approaching? Yeah, this one's approaching. I don't think I'm gonna be able to bully this sampan before,
Yes, sir.
Aircraft spotted.
You dead. 9, 7.
Oh my goodness, please dive. I'm cutting that way too close.
Radar ship spotted. Bearing. 35. 4. Medium range.
Alright, you. One moment. You know what? I'll use the big gun on you. One shot. Boy!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I guess I should specify which gun. Doesn't a 6-inch gun seem like complete and total overkill for these little things? At least I'm gonna have those 550 cal rounds to hang on to. The thing is, if I reported that, that's technically a convoy, I think? If I reported that as a convoy, I wouldn't sink enough tonnage to complete the objective if they told me to attack the convoy. I had that happen in stock.
Yes, sir.
Radar contact.
Bearing. 6, 2. Long range.
Approaching he is.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure if it's because of the damage we've taken or something, but our dive times are horrendous.
Yes, sir.
They're horrendous and I don't know why.
Hurry.
Oh. Calajapa untenable? That I believe is this right here. Alright, all active fleet submarines. Again, I'm pretty sure that, well, it could mean Asiatic fleet submarines, but yeah, I believe it's active fleet submarines. detention facilities, teletrap, Teletrap D facilities will be destroyed shortly and will no longer be capable of supporting operations. Allied forces are advised to begin move towards Fremantle, Western Australia immediately. Very well.
Radar.
Yes, sir.
Radar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Radar contact. Bearing.
So
1.
hopefully we
9,
can get
long
through
range.
this without running into all of the
Yes, sir.
planes.
Radar.
The thing is, if I don't do this, there's a chance they sink us. Seeing the game stutter there, it probably spawned stuff. Wouldn't surprise me given where we are. There's a bunch of ports over here that are probably have traffic nearby.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I said this wouldn't be a long stream. It's still almost 3 hours. Oh my goodness. And I thought
Yes,
they
sir.
turned down the number of planes from stock game.
Radar contact.
Bearing. 3.
I mean, given where we are,
sir.
on the one hand, it's kind of not surprising, but still.
Aircraft.
Oh no.
Yes, sir.
Long range.
Please tell me he is going the other way. Alright, we're gonna stay under for a little bit. Oh, Fox traffic received. Be advised, Japanese be advised, Japanese Air Force is operating with a heavy presence around Darwin, Australia.
Radar contact. Bearing. 2. 6. 7. Long range. Yes, sir. Radar contact.
Bearing. 5. 6. Long range.
I'm sitting here just thinking it'll be nighttime soon.
Radar contact.
Bearing. 2. 9. Yes, sir. Long range.
Guess their night patrol or their evening patrols are still working on it. I need to get out of this corridor.
Yes, sir.
Radar contact.
Bearing.
Basically, it's a script that's dictating the where the aircraft are running. Unfortunately, I'm right in the corridor where they're operating from. The thing is, I don't know how far it stretches. If it stretches all the way across, so I need to go further south. Like this. And again, traveling at night on the surface, right? I'm covering a huge amount of distance. Radio message received. All active fleet submarines. Darwin has been removed as a base of operations. Yeah, that is due to the Japanese air presence. As you can see, it actually updated on our map. Technically, we could still go to Surabaya, I think, and resupply if we want. I don't think that updates until the patrol ends. Once we make it to nightfall, I don't know if it's because of the damage we've taken, why it's taking so long. To dive. I'm not sure if it's because of the damage we've taken or not.
Current depth 40.
Let's see, do we actually have like a big crater removed from our submarine? Oh yeah, we do. You can see our damage model. We are cut up. That destroyer recorded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impacts at least. What about below my waterline? Took 5 big chunks out of my hull. I'm pretty sure those weren't there before. Those are all the side engaged. See how quickly he caught us up. But granted, from the range he was engaging us. That's the other thing. I was actually flying my flag, right? I was flying American flag. So I'm a little surprised. Like, did it take him that long to see that? Never mind the fact I was actively shooting him.
Radar contact.
135 long range.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a representation of the hull damage I have, that it's difficult to dive. It looks like I did hit a gap in their air coverage.
Radar
There are more planes coming this way.
162.
I'll actually check. I'll check at periscope.
Long
Yeah.
Barry, 3, 5,
Yes.
long range. Ship spotted. Barry,
'em go. Actually, yeah. I really don't care. Oh, it's something just rendered. I don't think it was the sand fans. It's right in front of us. Something just rendered right in front of us. Alright. Wait a minute, that's supposed to be 24. Don't know how I got 26. Must be. It's because I'm tired.
Sonar contact.
Merchant, closing, bearing,
2.
long range.
Sonar contact.
Merchant, closing, bearing,
2.
long range.
Sonar contact.
Warship, closing, bearing,
3.
long
That's a little more
range.
concerning. Is there a range? If I'm gonna look at them with a free camera, I want to look at it while I still have daylight. Alright, they're right in front of us. There is a convoy right in front of us. I only have 2 torpedoes and I have hull damage. I'm low on ammunition. We're not gonna go testing any of that stuff. Let them go. The issue is I'm gonna have to actively avoid them. Because there's a chance their escort's gonna see me. Yep, there they are in the distance. If I was fully loaded with weapons and fully prepared, I'd probably be really excited right now. Fortunately, I am not. What are we dealing with here? We need to let a really big liner go earlier.
Radar contact.
Are you going to tempt me with an even bigger liner? Oh, hospital ship. Huh. I've never actually seen one of these in the field. Tiny one, he's actually armed. He's tiny, but he's armed. Huh. Where's the warship? They had a warship with them. Well, it says I've got a radar contact. Meanwhile. So, yeah, we're gonna dive to 80 feet. Oh, you know what? One of them might be an auxiliary merchantman. Our merchant cruiser. Oh yeah, look at that. Wait, it's labeled as a warship? The green there, the neutral? That's the first time I've ever seen a neutral in Silent Hunter 4. That's the warship. It says. Either that or that's supposed to be, like, I'm used to diamonds being, yeah. Yeah, that's the one my sonarman says is a warship. Yeah.
Ship spotted.
Good to know. Well, see you later. Hope something else just rendered.